Hello guys and welcome back to the final Internet's Best Reactions, and I'm very sad because we have to wait until 2018 to have another one of these, and you're probably wondering behind me, is it a green screen? Am I photoshopped? No, we're actually in Abu Dhabi, and we had a fantastic spot to watch the cars come flying down the second straight towards the left-right chicane, and the race itself, little bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie. Alistair will agree, he didn't particularly, he was kind of snoozing if anything. But your comments still didn't disappoint, so let's dive straight into them. So before we got going for one of the most boring races of the season at Jaffa Baboon, it's the last race until the halo comes in. Why'd you have to go and remind us? Why are there so many things going overhead as well? There's planes, helicopters, I mean we are out in Abu Dhabi, it's quite hospitalitous.
Hospitality.
And it wasn't just Jaffa Baboon who was reminding us that the halo is coming in next season. Also at Illuminator_180, the moment when you realise that you are one race away from the halo. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about the halo. So let's get into the race. And it wasn't actually that exciting. I think the only thing that happened was Kevin Magnussen having a little cheeky spin. Not a great driver. Again, I said before, people gave me a little bit of stick for saying, oh, leave the Haas drivers alone, they're pretty decent. But yeah, he was the only one to really have any kind of incident at the start. Bottas got away well, apart from Hulkenberg, who was a little bit cheeky monkey. And what a great Twitter handle, Daniel Berry or at Ginger Twats. Hulkenberg making his way around the Tommy didn't know the handle. Tommy's the founder of WTF1, just listening in on this recording and had not seen that was at Ginger Twats. So to go into a bit more detail, Hulkenberg making his way around the track on lap one, and the fact is he kind of blasting through a maze, not in the correct way, was when it's actually the corner just down there, the left, right, left, cheeky little chicane. He went straight on because it was himself and who was it, Alistair, sorry? Checo. Sergio Perez. Bam, he went straight on, got a 5-second time penalty, and he'd already gained enough time, so he stayed out ahead of him. What a banter king! Most action we saw all race. At Falak Justem, not sure if watching free practice or race. I feel you, mate, I feel you. We were sat here. Great view, not gonna lie. We saw them all the way down there and also coming round here in the last sector as well. So a lot of cars at a lot of the time, you know, it's not as if you just sat on one corner and that's all you see. We see two parts of the track, which is lovely, but there was really little to no action. At WTF1 Official, if you don't know these guys, you really need to follow them. They are very funny indeed. People that dislike Hamilton trying to work out if they want to see him go for the lead or not. And this was when he actually caught up to Bottas, or Bottas maybe just a little bit less consistent, but it's just really difficult to overtake here. Even though there's two DRS detection zones, the cars just can't follow each other. F1. Make them follow each other, please. At Grace_Wilco, Daniel and Max with their RB13s tomorrow morning, and don't blame them really, especially Daniel. It is just a curse, I swear. Every time we line up an interview, a one-to-one with a Formula One driver, they have the worst race weekend the time before I see them. Like Vettel had it, who else had it? Verstappen had it, and now Ricciardo, Vettel again. So that's like 4 times. It's coincidence, I promise. At Box This Lap blog, I don't think these guys actually made it, but it was the only tweet that I found, so I just screenshotted it. And it's a really, really bad Photoshop of Max Verstappen giving Ricciardo his bad luck, but it made me laugh because it's so bad, it's good. At Lewis Angeles 09, when the F1 esports is more exciting than the real thing, need I say more? At Luxleg, the only person more bored than us watching the race was probably Sebastian Vettel. Vettel's situation in the race, he was just on his own the entire time. We just saw him. He was miles ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, which I wasn't particularly impressed about. Kimi still battling with the Red Bull. Red Bull a lot slower than the Ferrari, it seems, especially in Sebastian Vettel's hands. But Vettel, what a boring race for him. At Ryan Hilsinger, really understood the pain of trying to make this episode, looking for something worth tweeting about during this race. Generally, I was probably on Twitter for 75% of the race, just trying to find something. As a coach, just wants to get involved in the series. Don't you worry, son. So to sum up this race in a nutshell, at Will Amos 13, best part of the race was the donuts at the end. 100%. They were queuing up queuing up at turn 1, I think, and also over there they were doing a few as well. It's nice to see. I like to see a few donuts. Fernando Alonso burning his last Honda engine. And finally, a talking point for this Internet's Best Reactions. We are essentially live reacting to the news of the F1 logo. Now, anyone like it? And just anyone, really. Tommy, shut up. Anyone. For me, it looks like Formula A. People have said that they've got a line that way to stop overtaking in Formula One. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So I want you also to get involved and let us know what you think about the Formula One logo and the new changes that are happening in the sport. Should they be changing the logo? Should they be making cars follow each other better? At Air Turner UK. Sure, why that? I don't know why I started doing an accent for that. The real reason for F1 changing the logo is that they are renaming the series Formula One Overtake. Get it? Formula One Overtake. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it. Okay, got it. Formula One Overtake. Get it? Formula. Thanks. Da-dum, bumps.
And now it's time for Race Rundown with your host, Matthew Gallagher.
Congrats to Valtteri Bottas, fastest man around Yas Marina Circuit on Sunday. 140.6. What? When did Bottas do a 140.6 and Hamilton's fastest that was a 141.4? The race results are, strap yourselves in, as follows. Bottas, Hamilton, Vettel, Raikkonen, Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Perez, Ocon, Alonso, Massa, Grosjean, Van Orden, Magnussen, Verlaine, Hartley, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll. What was that last one? Ericsson. And the non-finishers, which I believe were only 2. Solko! So that is it. The 2017 Internet's Best Reactions is done and dusted. I'm quite sad. I love this series. I know you guys do too. Thank you so much to every single one of you for submitting anything, tweets, whatever. It's been amazing. And without you, this series would not work. I'm going to go and party my socks off. I'm not wearing socks, but either way, if you want to watch another video, click just here. If you want to subscribe, click just here. If you want to go to our WTF1 shop, click just here. I'm Matt. We're in Abu Dhabi. It's the final 2017 Internet's Best Reactions. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see this series in 2018. Goodbye.
That was amazing timing.